This is my Gypsy Hermitage Tarot. Welcome to my channel. When it comes to donating to my channel or booking me for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. So I'm coming on, this is my mug of hot broth as usual, or I usually have like iced tea or hot broth or water, right? And my favorite pot holder that really needs to be thrown away, but anyway. I do want to do another talk just about various parts of the journey that might alleviate some of our pain for those of us who are not in union, and also just to like pull us up into hope, right? And into the adventure of our journey. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I think after this, I'm going to do my Divine Masculines of all zodiac signs dealing with a Pisces. So it's going to be where I have the 6 stacks here, 6 stacks here. Okay, and just do it all in one reading. Almost like in all signs, but I have to do it in a way I can control it, because the way the younger people do it, I can't. For some reason, I get confused. Anyway, so that's what I'm, right now, this is a twin flame, what comes in after you let go reading. So it's about what comes into your life. What's funny is in almost every deck, it's love. Like, I don't even see anything about abundance. Yes, the 5 of Wands here, which might be about competition, but it's still love, because this is the 4 of Wands right now. Oh, and I'm only doing this with I'm using all 6 of my tarot decks, and then only one oracle deck, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, because I just love this deck. But it's deep. And then really what's really deep is, look at this. Bottom of the deck for my former masculine deck and my divine deck is the King of Cups and shit. But everything is cups. Except for these two. These 2 are wands, right? All the other decks, all the other 4 decks are cups. King of Cups in 2 placements. That's crazy. Right under that for the Arcanum is 9 of Cups. Then we also have 9 of Cups for the masculine over here. 2 of Cups for the feminine. I mean, love is coming. I don't care when, where, what. And this is why I want to have a talk. But this is beautiful. So when you let go, even if the person from your past that you know you need to let go of, because maybe they came back on the same vibration or a mixture of a new vibration with the old vibration, but it still results in 10 of Swords, you got to let it go. Even if you said that's my person, or I just love him or her, you still have to let it go. Let life unfold, man. Stop trying to force it or act as if you know. No, let go. So this is not even about letting go of a person, but definitely let go of a person, because you need to let everything go. Just let go. Okay? Look at this. Oh, I thought that was 4 of Wands. This is 8 of Wands. There's some, and you know what that means. Whatever all this love is, it's coming in fast, man. It's coming in fast because it's healing the 10 of Swords that this past person keeps putting you through. And even if you didn't let it get to 10 of Swords, it still equals 10 of Swords kind of intention and energy. Okay? Look at this. 5 of Wands here, 5 of Wands here. There's a lot of competition for you. Feminine, masculine. Who keeps going through a cycle with someone where they're not, being honored in the proper energy. Yeah. There are a lot of people that want you. Even if you're not finished with your glow up. Time is fluid. Don't take your eyes off the prize of what you're doing for your own transformation. Stay on that shit. Stay on that shit. In the past, there was someone that was choosing between you and another person. They were juggling you and they were trying to make a decision, and you said, no, I'm not a part of your harem, or I'm not a part of your competition, or I'm not a part of that. Right? Of your general options, 7 of Cups. See? Not a part of that. You should be someone's ideal, 9 of Cups. You should be their wish fulfillment. If you're not the person's wish fulfillment, you're not their star. You're not their person. Look at this. And when someone pulls you in and kind of treats you like they want you, like you are what they want, but you're not really, and it never pans out that they treat you, they really honor it like that, it just sends you into another phase of heartbreak. And this is what your recent realization was, is that you're not going to keep setting yourself up to get your heart broken. This last bout, and I did like a 1 minute and 14-second talk last night. I needed to just get it out and make sure somebody got it. Of the final walking away. See? Because some of us have had a connection or have connections of people that come towards us, but they never give us what we deserve, because either they're not supposed to, or they're not ready to, or right, you were a blessing, or you were like, and I had this with an ex like almost more than 20 years ago, where I was like, I think I'm a blessing God's trying to give you, and you're losing it. You're missing out on it. This is the same type of thing. There's someone you were supposed to be a blessing to, but they couldn't accept it. They didn't know how to honor it or level up for it. And you're doing a final walk away. A final walking away. Okay? 5 of Wands. It's a lot of people. There was a lot of conflict in the past, but right here, right now, what's coming in so fast is there's a lot of people that want you, and this is a balanced energy. This is already a ready energy. This is already Emperor upright. Do you hear me? This is divine masculine coming pre-prepared. This is divine timing. Already ready for you. See? King of Cups. He's not going to show everything, but he's coming with a full heart. And even if this is a past person that's going to have an awakening and go, oh shit. Kind of like, you know how Steve Harvey talks about him and Marjorie's journey, where the second time he ran into her, the first time he wasn't ready. And she wasn't ready. They were both, I think, in relationships. And those relationships is where they had their children, right? Second time they ran into each other, she was like, they had spent some time together. She was getting ready, or I don't know what had happened. His phone starts blowing up in the middle of the night. And she said, you know what? You're still not ready. She gets up to go. He was ready. He was like, you know what? Fuck all that. I'll throw that away. What you want me to do? I want to be with you. I'm choosing you. He was ready. For some of you, it's going to be like that with someone, but you have to make sure it's like that. Because I keep saying, there's only one woman, for those of you that are women dealing with men, there's only one woman that a man is going to let everybody go for. Gonna be like, I'm done with all these ex-lovers, baby mamas, whatever his toxic behavior has been. There's only one woman he's gonna let all that go for. And if he comes back and shows and proves that he's ready to give it up, what do I need to do? I'll move to where you are. You know what I mean? But you would have to be his wish fulfillment. He would have to really be your wish fulfillment. Because, see, a part of him is King of Wands. That's why he's had so many options and partners. He got this wand that's undeniable, that renders people speechless and shit. And he was just stuck on that. He was stuck on that lifestyle. But there's a judgment here that's like resounding in his ear. And this is not about a past person. This is just about the masculine energy. He got the call. It's like the final call, you know. If you're going to be righteous, get on this train or it's leaving. He's been defensive for so long, not wanting the way he's been living to end, not wanting to transform from what he's always been to a new thing. But he's doing it because he's tired of being out in the cold. He's tired of all the conflict that comes. He's tired of when he met you or when he meets a good one being rejected because his offer reflects the shenanigans he's always done. He wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. He's ready to be happy. So that's the only way that a past energy can be a part of this new. But no, we're not doing any more of past energies or past people coming back to try to thwart our blessings. Nope, that's not the program. That's not this wave. That's not this reading, and that's not what the energy is. This is beautiful energy, right? Look at the feminine. Ooh, the feminine starts with the Two of Cups. That's just soulmate energy. Look who's right under that, though. The motherfucking Emperor again. Didn't we just see the Emperor? I think. I don't know. Aries energy. Man, look at this Five of Wands keep showing up. This is competition, man. This is competition for you. Or there's a past person that had you in a competition trying to win him. So if it was your masculine having shenanigans going, wanted you to compete for him with a soulmate, or this is the fact that you and your divine masculine have the energy of the twin flame, but also a really chill, cool, peaceful energy of a soulmate. Yeah, if it's a past person, they had to be released, but really it's the conflict of his lifestyle that has to be released. That lifestyle, he has to truly be single before he comes to you. That's a requirement. You're not dealing with anybody's husband. You're not dealing with anybody's boyfriend or man. You're not dealing with somebody else's person. This is not OPP. This is not. You were stuck on the person, someone in the past that had a lot of options. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. Nope. That ended. That ended, and you only want what you deserve. You only want the good. You want the real. You want a real relationship with a real person. Right? This person was wrapped up in their ego, in their prowess with the wand, because we had King of Wands that showed up. They were wrapped up in the stroke that they got that has all these people. They got so many women. It's like, and they might even not have a whole bunch of women, but most likely they are community dick. They are. But they render these women incapable of walking away from them to the point that they'll just sign up whatever you want, whenever you want me. You want me once a week. You want me once every 2 weeks. They just want their session with him. That was his ego. That built up his ego and inflated that because of other areas of his life where he was lacking. So that's why all of that happened. But now there's an end to that, and he has to do justice by you in order to reap the benefits of the energy of the Emperor. Either he's going to be the true Emperor, or he's not. He's going to fall back and end up a page or a knight or something in his life and be frustrated for the rest of his life. Real talk. But this is just you. This is just what you know. This is what you know of the situation you've been through. That's from your perspective. Let's see things from his perspective. How should I do this? You know what? I'm going to leave these cards out, because I'm probably going to clarify with the other tarot cards too. Yeah. Bottom of the deck for you. Ooh. Look at this. This is what's being transformed. Him juggling multiple lovers and him being stable in the twin flame divine relationship. Unity. Union. Okay? That's when he's being transformed. If he will accept it. Ooh, right under the deck, Queen of Cups. This is love. If he will accept it. That's what's happening. For some of you, that's you. You're feminines that have been juggling. And you have to transform. Since that's in the feminine deck. All right. What's funny is that I could have sworn there was another 9 of Cups. It was in that deck. Okay. Look at that. Here's the ego. See, the feminine knows her masculine. She knows him with this ego. She knows what she knows his shit. She really does. Now, from his perspective, poor thing, he takes so much to heart after he hurts someone as if, and that's a bit of a narcissist. You gotta watch it. It's a bit of a narcissistic thing that, why you gonna expose my secrets or check me for how I've hurt you? That hurts me. How you gonna reject me because I've hurt you? 'Cause you hurt somebody. Now you want to be butthurt? No, sir. So the first card out is the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is getting your heart's desires. He wants to get the ultimate life, the ultimate person, right? He desires to balance out his ego like he does. He really wants to. He wants to balance out the needs of his ego. Look at this. Balance. But the secret is that he's been breadcrumbing so many people that he doesn't know how to do that. Because at times they all creep back and want another session with him. You know, they all want to spend some time with him. They all want some of his attention. Some of them, I want to say a lot of them, feel like he's their soulmate. And the reason he comes in and out is because that's what Divine Masculine does. And they feel like they are in love with him because of his stroke. Real talk. I'm just saying. They all want to marry him. They all want that shit on a regular basis. Even though he has not treated them well. He's chosen. This is the real. He has chosen women that he has a lot of chemistry with, that he admires them, that, you know, there is an energy of love, like appreciation, like, yeah, I love her. She's such a sweetheart. But you're not in love with all these people. So he hasn't been in love with all of these people. Why is this coming up past energy? Damn, I thought we were on the new. I want the new. Do you want the new? Shit. So this might have happened in his past with someone else. I could have sworn I saw the Emperor in the masculine deck, but maybe not. Or this is a new person that used to be the same way too. Because this is the thing. With the false twin and the true twin, they do resemble each other. So it's not so much if you got your heart broken over and over and over with a player in the past who was divine masculine underneath the griminess, right? But he wasn't your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is coming in, transforming from the same lifestyle. And that's what they're similar in. Damn. But he's coming in because he's yours. See? He's coming in because that one is yours. The past one just wasn't yours. That's why he didn't choose you. That's why he didn't treat you in an elevated way. That's why he only just loved you but wasn't in love with you. There's someone coming in that's in love with you. In love with you. This is not the one. You are their wish fulfillment. And he's still a king of wands and shit. So you still get the wand. Sorry. Okay. There's some type, right, like I said, he had to balance out. This one too had to, and this is what the feminines know about all their masculines. Because the ego death is a part of the divine masculine journey. Did you know that? Did you know that? Because the male ego is different from the female. Even if the female is egotistical, it's still a different energy. The male ego is, because of the way males are socialized growing up, that they are supposed to suppress their emotions. They have to show a lot of bravado. They have to be ready to scrap and be, tough, and all this armor and walls around their heart. They can't cry. They can't be this, whatever, right? Because of all that, their ego is damaged. And to a certain extent, it causes them, even though they seem to be so tough, it causes them to be very sensitive. Their ego is very fragile because they, have fathers or male role models or whomever, like, squash down the vulnerable side of them. So they're in a state coming towards their true partners, wanting to balance that energy out so that they can be better for her. Because they don't want to, when it comes to her, like I said, they don't want her to be a part of their harem or their harem life. They don't want to pollute her in that way. For you that had a past person that was this way and it wasn't your real person, they didn't have no problem putting you in the harem. They put you in the harem even be what do you call it? Without your permission, without your knowledge that that's how you were being, until you notice, because you're divine feminine, that why is this dude only contacting me, like, you know what I mean? Like if it's every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, or, you know what I'm saying? There's a pattern here. Hell yeah. Because if your person deals with enough people that it fills up a whole month full of people, because they get down, their sexual drive is so high because of childhood sexual trauma that they have to have it back to 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 back. They don't want you to be in that. And for most of the feminines, you rejected that kind of offer anyway. And they took it to their heart. It became another reason that they protect their heart. So now they protect their heart also against their feminine because of the rejection of their offer. Again, their fragile ego is what causes them, or caused them, not to understand the rejection of the crap they're offering someone so wonderful as you. So beautiful in your energy and in your heart as you. They only took it to their ego. They didn't take it to the understanding of what am I offering her. Right, because they try and rationalize why they want a certain thing, when they really just need to heal their issues. They need to heal their issues. Unless you're a porn star, you don't need to be having sex all day and night. That's issues, dude. Sis, that's issues. You're not a natural nymphomaniac. You're an adult survival of childhood sexual abuse. Period. Do you know most players I have friends. I have so many friends that have been players all their lives, and all of them have confessed that they were sexually abused. All of them. Most of them by babysitters. See? Shit don't happen for no reason. This person is coming into your life to be successful in this relationship, and then become successful in marriage. So some of you are going to be married. Some of them don't even believe in marriage, but they want to lock you down so bad that they are willing to marry you. But you're also going to become successful in business or whatever your careers are, in collaborating with each other, in how you may help each other organize your families, like your children's successes, or help them to elevate, things like that. It's going to become an empire. You're going to be the emperor and the empress of your blended families. It's going to benefit everyone, your union, just like it did. And I keep using Steve Harvey because Marjorie saved his children, like the way, at least for the youngest. But they both had children, so they became a blended family, and it helped. It gave everybody a leg up. All of the offspring, it gave all of them a leg up. They all, like, he paid for their college. I mean, you know what I mean? He had built such an empire on his own, but he said he was like the sadness of the clown, the tears of the clown, because his home life, his inner life was empty. He had so much money, but he only went to Vegas with his boys for vacation. Marjorie came in, took him all over the world, because she came from a more middle class upbringing. He came from the streets. So when you come from, you know what I mean, that ghetto reality, your reality and experience in life is limited. Like, you don't even have a passion for certain things. Whereas people that grow up much more comfortable and were exposed to more culture, they have a thirst for more of that. So that blending, and that's very twin flame. That blending of different, but you elevate each other, that's what this is. That's why she's your angel. That's why she's your savior. That's why you are her, like, what is it? You're her knight in shining armor, because you're the one. She's been through shit. She's been through false people. She's been through situations where she was not the chosen. Yes. I don't care how fabulous. If Marjorie had always been the chosen, she wouldn't be available or needing Steve Harvey. She wouldn't have needed that level of love. Do you know what I mean? If where she was so satisfying. And even if, and I've said this before, every previous partner is not a karmic. You can be with a soulmate, but there's always going to be, if you're really a true destined twin flame, there's always going to be something lacking in any relationship, because there's only one twin that you're destined for. Anywho, let's see what divine has. So again, the divine is starting off with the King of Cups. Look at that. So if he was emotionally distant, and he was, with whoever he was dealing with in the past, for you, he loves you. He's in love with you, but you can actually feel it now. You didn't feel it with a past person because you just were not the one he loved. You were not his empress. You were not. Your emperor is coming in as King of Cups. This is the second King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Cups. He has love for you. You can feel that shit over. He pours it into you. That's your motherfucker. But very similar to the false twin that you had to let go of just now. You just let him go permanently. Again, this is you, but this is okay, so this deck of the Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine, it has a different definition. This is being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Usually Four of Cups is, and it's the same, But it's where the person takes it as rejection, right? In this, it lays out that no, it's this cup that you see here. Let me show you. The masculine was being offered a cup from God, but the offer he gave to such a cup was low down. So that's why it becomes like rejection, or you can't, take that offer. It's about the offer that's the rejection in the original Four of Cups. This is, excuse me. This is the feminine being taken for granted by the masculine when she is the golden cup that God is offering to him. Didn't I say you were like an angel God was offering to his life, and he rejected that. He rejected the cup that the feminine is. That's a totally different thing. Look at that. And you're the empress, you're the divine feminine to this King of Cups. So you walked away. This is God showing the masculine what actually happened. No, this, you don't get to pity this, masculine. This is what you actually did. This is why this actually happened. This beautiful soul had to walk away from you because the dirt. You kicking dirt on my most precious of feminine capital that's on the planet today, and it's not even half of the women on the planet that are divine feminines. It's not. We are so rare. And I say we because I know what I've always been. Like, I know it. I know what I've always been to all the men that I've ever dealt with. I even had the only man that actually told me verbally what I represented to him was Filipino. And I wanted us to have children. I wanted children so bad. And he sabotaged it. But he told me, you're like my angel. Look at that. But what it was is that I wasn't his particular angel. You know what I mean? But he recognized that in me, that I was like an angel. This shit is deep. And all of us are not divine feminine. We need to stop. If you know that you just glowing up because you want to compete and get the best of dudes and you want to win over other women, then that's your shit. That's karmic. That's you. Sorry. I don't even call names for my channel. I don't. But I got to define it because we're confused. If you are a feminine, if you are a woman, and with all your past dudes, you've been the toxic energy, you're not a divine feminine, or you haven't grown into that fully. If you still are toxic with people in your life, like you abusive and shit, you're still not divine feminine. You're on a journey, but it's a journey of soul that the divine feminine is born and comes here with. That's not everybody that puts themselves on a twin flame journey. That doesn't mean that's who you are already. You're not. You can begin growing your soul in this life, and this is just what's coming out of me. I have not sat and thought about this or nothing. It's just what's being revealed. You can grow your soul in this life, and for it to be at a higher vibration for your next life. But it takes a while to really become divine feminine. It does. The divine masculine, in his community D type lifestyle, is what's underneath. It's the soul. If you walk down the street as a divine masculine who is unawakened, it's just like the Pied Piper have all the dogs or the children that just follow him. Right? It's because of the soul. I've been that way all my life. Children just gravitate toward me. They come up to me and tell me who's hurting them. I've had people's babies jump out of the mother's arms into mine for safety because there's something about that mother that's hurting that baby. All my life. Since I was 16. This is what I'm saying. This is not about you jumping on a trend because you about to pull the baddest dude that you could ever pull, and you're going to compete with all the women for that badass dude. and be the winner. So you're going to make sure your glow up is the tightest. No, it's about who are you spiritually. If you have not been an angel, then this is not your reading. This is for the angels. This is for the divine feminines and the awakened divine masculine angels on the planet to raise the vibration and help to teach people how to elevate and heal, to get on an angelic mode. Do you think everybody's going to do it? Absolutely not. But you're not going to say God did not give you a light. Someone that you saw, a couple that you ran into, someone that was teaching and you said, damn, they're beautiful. What is that? You know what I mean? Why is there love? Why can I see how much they love each other? Can you imagine how much they feel each other? The love that's between them? Can you imagine that? If you can look at them and see it. So, all of this was a burden. It was a burden for the feminine to walk away. Even from a false twin, it's a burden. But what pulls us, what motivates us is you can't stay in the energy of heartbreak. You cannot. And a true masculine cannot continue to break the heart of someone who is a high vibrational divine being. It's a burden on him. That's a burden on him too. It's a burden for her to walk away because she loves so well. It's a burden on him to know he keeps hurting her. And for some of them, they didn't want to let you go because instinctively they knew they were supposed to be with someone like you. And they just wanted you. Not understanding that if they hadn't chosen you, if they put you in the same category as everybody else, it's because you're not their specific one. And now they're coming into, see, remember this is deep. This is right in line with my video on how to tell the difference between the false twin and the true twin. Because that's what we do. The false twins, we get each other ready. Look, it's time. We ready. It's time. This shit is coming in. This is crazy. Look at this. 2 6s. 2 6s because you balance out and then you go in a new direction because you got to. You balance out that new heartbreak, that last heartbreak, that final heartbreak. And you walk away for the last time from your false twin because it's time for you to reach your real one. And you don't have to worry that you're going to miss out on the best sex you ever had with your false twin. Your real twin got the shit too. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, but it's coming in more balanced. What you're going to, and if you're, okay, and I just had this come in. If your false twin needs to heal from childhood trauma that affects him sexually, that to the point that he over sexualizes his life, right? He's going to balance. That's what this balance is also about, because he's going to meet his real person, and his real person is going to also be about business and building. And because he needs to go into the arena of business, and he ain't going to have time for that. So he has to he has to balance that out. You can't build and fuck all day. He has to balance it out, because the way he's been doing it for all of the masculines is such a burden. Like, they're so stressed and so unhappy, and that's why this shit is coming in now, because it's time for you all to heal each other and to get moving forward on your path of abundance. It's time. See, the feminines have been knowing this for a while, or you might have just woken up and realized it. My prayer, I woke up for prayer. I've been waking up for prayer for about a week and a half at 4:30. Just early in the morning. I used to wake up at 3:30. But this time it's like 4:30. And 3 people asked me, why did you get up for prayer? And I'm like, damn, that's what God's been pushing me to do. One of them was I believe, and I say this with humility because it breaks my heart to know it. But I really believe he was my false twin. And he was one of the people that said it. And I'm only upset because I'm going to miss him, because we're just good friends. But anyway, I knew it though. I knew I couldn't stay there. I knew he didn't love me like my real person would. I knew he did not. And I can't stay in that energy. I can't. But at the same time, I didn't want to disappoint him or give him a no. But I have to for my own sake. For the sake of my own destiny. What kind of blessing is this? I almost said Jesus. What kind of blessing is this though? This new beginning is coming with the wand like. For those of you that have been sexual throughout all of this, have enjoyed your false twin and all that shit, it's almost like you're not going to miss a beat, baby. And this is one you get to keep. Oh my God. That's some shit. Yeah. This is going to be a celebration. You're going to be so happy, like, because the past person, right, had multiple people they were servicing, and you could never just claim that was never the one that you could devote yourself to. Now you get to devote yourself. Look at that. That's your own personal King of Wands. Like what? Oh, this is beautiful. I'm sorry. Past life energy, right? Past energy. For some of you, this is the one you thought was your false twin. He's awakening. He's ready to do this shit. He's like, why am I fucking around? Or he's going, okay. For those of you, and this is what I hope for my twin. Like I love him like I love, not like I love myself, but from the love I have for myself, I can love him platonically. I can love him objectively. And this is what who I suspect his person is. I want that for him. Because she is a past person for him. And I want him to have that. And I think she's the type that he can put away his community D. He can put it away. She gonna devote herself to it. And they gonna build. I mean, you know that, but that's their shit. I'm just saying, this is energy. This is divine deck, so it covers the masculine and the feminine. Yeah. All these options, man, for happiness is what both twin want. But the thing about it, we always ended up, we would give all these options. Everybody trying to holler, I'm your soulmate. Hey, what's going on with you? Where you at? Can I can I meet you? Or whatever, but you always were left out in the cold. Because once you love, once your heart is cracked open by that person, even if it's a false twin, you can't put that need for love back after that. Masculine and feminine, you can't. So even though like the masculine, after he experienced his true feminine, he been searching for that feeling ever since. He knows who he's not going to find it in, but there's such beautiful options he's run into that he hoped. Damn, she's so fine and she got all her shit together and ooh, she seemed like into me too. I hope that's the one. I hope I can experience. And it didn't work out because there's only one. There's only one, man. That's for those of you that already, where the masculine and the feminine already know each other. It's coming back from the past. Six of Cups. For the others, this is your emperor. You've never even met him. Y'all never been together in this life. And he's coming in like badass energy. Someone, okay, ooh, this is a message for someone specific. There's an emperor whose person is a younger earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And you're supposed to make it happen right now. Somebody has a son with this person. Someone has a little boy that they had a baby with this person. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And they miss that. Look at this. This is the type of female. This is the type of feminine that has her own business. She makes money. She goes after the money. She's an earth sign. She's doing that. And you miss her so much. Like, you miss her so much. You may even cry because you miss her so much. This is emotion with the Five of Cups. God sees you. This is a message for you. This is for a specific person or just a couple of people with the same situation. That's some shit. What the fuck just happened? Some of you just need to give up, your lovers, your Queen of Wands, those people with the hotness for stability. And the thing about it, how did I know? Okay. This is some specific, these are some messages coming up, y'all, from God. This is the divine deck. These messages are coming up for specific people. I don't know who you are, but you better take it. God is saying you need to let go of that woman you love to sleep with, where y'all sex is so hot, for the twin flame stability. You are worried that you can't because you've been a player so long. 9 of Swords, 9 of Winter. You are worried. Like, you're not sleeping over the fact that you don't know if you cannot be a player. Or that there are certain lovers of yours, you don't know if you can give them up. It's just so hot. The shit is just, and that's where you're at. You're like at a crossroads. Some of you, not even some of you. These are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra tendency, like issues, like struggles. These are not that other signs don't have these struggles. I'm just saying this is the only king showing up right here that God is pointing out. There's some Aquarius, Gemini, Libras that are being challenged right now, that are wanting to go towards their real feminine. They know who she is. They want to be in union with her. They want to do everything with her. Build, love, everything. But they're worried that they're not going to be able to give up their player ways. And they're worried specifically they're not going to be able to give up a specific person. There's one person out of all of their trick-offs that they've never been able to give up because the shit is just too good. And they're worried about that shit because it's time. It's time. Yeah. It's time. Straight. This is a twin flame card. All divine masculines and feminines have to use this. Look, it's an 11. That's how you know it's a twin flame card. It's 11. Using all of your grace and inner strength that you need to overcome all your challenges to make this happen. You have to believe you can do it. You have to believe that you're so wonderful and powerful, that your soul, you got to tap into your soul, because that's where the confidence in this journey lies. Your soul has the, excuse me, where's my, your soul has the contract, has the blueprint for what you were supposed to do here, now, in this life, in this world, for this lifetime. It's all laid out in your soul. So if you're not fasting, eating clean, praying, meditating, you need to get on that path, drinking a lot of water. You need to get on it so you can awaken. It's going to awaken your soul, and you're gonna know. What is that from? Is it a movie or a commercial? You're gonna know. stupid. You're gonna know. Okay, I'm sorry. But you're gonna know. You're going to know who, you're going to know what, you're going to know for what reason, you're going to feel it again. It's going to come flowing through you, and you awakening, you're going to reach out to that person and they're going to feel the difference. They're going to know there's been a change. They're going to see it on your face, in your eyes. There's going to be a light. It's not something you can fake. Because if the fake is there and you're still trying to hold on to somebody that's not yours, they're going to know too. You're going to know. All of us. We're going to know. Because it's time. It's time to raise this vibration. Yeah, it's time. But you're going to go through the Ten of Swords. See, the Lovers. Because you know, this is so beautiful, man. I'm about to end it though. Because, what are we on? Is that 50? Oh, damn. Because you know that for some of you that you were on the wrong person, or you were trying to make a safe bet to operate in your life like your real person, you're going to feel like you're betraying that person. You are. Because you're going to go in the direction of your real star. This is destiny. This is not, there's only one for this. And you're going to, for those of you, masculines and feminines, who said you don't want to be married, you're never going to marry anybody, you're going to marry your twin. Like, it's just time. It's just going to be so compelling. You're going to be like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care what I said. I don't care. Oh, Lord. But you might not get married right away anyway. Because if you have commitment issues, especially if the commitment issues are on both masculine and feminine sides, you know what I mean? You're going to take your time. But ultimately, you're going to get to a point, especially if it's a maturing thing, that you're just going to be like, what the fuck? We can do this. Because you're going to trust in each other anyway with money. Like, you're going to already have proven that you can trust each other. Because that's all it is thinking somebody is going to betray you in some way. This is so beautiful. I'm tripping out. All right. But listen, if you want to play the time game, if you want to drag your feet, you're going to miss the boat. TikTok. It's time. I saw a reading that there's this guy that does he has a channel, a tarot channel. It's called Eat, Read, Love. Like after the movie Eat, Pray, Love, you know. But it's Eat, Read, Love because he's a reader. But he did a reading that was so beautiful. And I think it was for Pisces. He said, if you don't let go of this past person that has you stuck, and this new person is coming in, and I didn't even do this in the spirit of that, I didn't. He said you are going to be stuck for 12 years, unable to get to your person. And it's not so much that it has to be a certain amount of time predicted, but it's TikTok, because if you already know your energy is blocked again by this person that is not for you, it's like your stomach is hurting, you all fucked up in your head, your sadness bringing you down again. You got to get away from that just so you don't get sick and get a disease or anything could happen. TikTok, let that shit go, but definitely that you could sabotage this coming in. Chaos and conflict cause all manners of health problems, mental problems, emotional problems, blocks from your life when it comes to money flow, everything. You're going to be loyal. This person coming in, your past person wasn't loyal to you. They weren't even willing to be, dude. Like, if that's not a clear sign, no, I'm going to need you and like 4 or 5 others. That's a lack of loyalty. Even if they tried to spit the game that they would be loyal to you, like they would always have your back when you need them. No, if you can't be loyal with your wand, motherfucker, no, what we doing? Divine love is monogamous. Period. Eventually. But it is. You have to be willing to heal, to mend that. That's your fate. That's your fate, because the shit you were doing, like I just said, it was from issues. And this is about fairness and balance, Libra energy. But it's a struggle for fairness and balance. It's a struggle to be. Libras can be some of the most imbalanced people because they, you know what I mean? They don't want to hurt nobody. They want to be fair, but they know they're not being fair because their habits are not fair. And so in their mind, it bothers them that they're hurting people. So they try and do it in a way. Okay. So that's what they teach us. If you know Libras, it's like, nah, it's an unstable motherfucker. Or she's so wishy-washy. It's because they want to be. And so this is the same thing with us. We want to be right. We want to be fair. So we are found trying and struggling to do it now. Because we know what's coming in is the total shit we've been looking for our whole life. That God showed us. This is also, look at this shit. Oh my God. This is like a gift from the heavens. This is going to be like a gift. This is God's gift to you, is this person. Their gift. This is total magic. This is your soul's home. Your soul's home is with this other person's soul. This is what's coming in. Get ready. Get yourself together on all areas of your life. Get yourself together. Stop dragging your feet on anything. Get yourself together. All right? Make peace. If it's that you're coming back to your true twin and you didn't treat her well, and it, you know, if you already have known, if the masculine has already known your twin, and you didn't treat her well because you had her in the same cycle as the regular babes, make peace with the fact that you did that. She's going to have forgiven you. When I prayed this morning, I forgave everybody that had broken my heart in my recent years because I went through some real deep shit, including my false twin. I forgave him. So she's already going to have forgiven you. But you make peace with yourself, masculine. Don't carry that in. Don't carry that in. Because if you can make peace with the fact of it, then you can talk to her about it. You can ask her forgiveness. Because this is your real journey that you're about to embark on. You don't want to go into it, you know, punking out and shit. Just go in like a man. Say, yeah, okay. This is what I did. You know. Because I was on that same shit I've been on. And it's easy. She knows that shit. But you got to let her know how much you love her. That you know that she is the only one for you above everyone else. Just like Rocky does with Rihanna. He said she is more than 1 million other great ones. That shit. And just their journey. So inspiring to me. So, anyway, this is your reading. Let me know in the comments how this resonates. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.